I super
Yo,
jumped over that thing.
that's a W.
Yeah.
I was really hoping. Do you know about the jump swing, right?
The
Jump
what?
swim run?
The what?
Jump swim run?
Yeah.
Yeah, the shoes, the jump swim run.
Yeah, I wore those when I was jumping over the border.
Oh shit.
They took it away from me though. So
How do you like it being in the United States?
I mean, it's fine. Not really nothing much of a change. Just living the life.
How many fights have you gotten into at this school?
None.
None?
None.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not lying.
How many fights have you almost gotten into?
Man, like you talking about here in the high school or like
In the
the
high school?
no, none. I got
Really?
no.
What about in the middle school? There's a whole different story. You
Nah.
changed a lot since then.
Yeah, I was a different kid when I was in middle school. But in elementary, yeah, I did get into a fight.
Didn't we all?
Yeah.
Anyways, what do you do for fun?
Ooh. I do a lot of stuff for fun, but mostly I like to do boxing a lot, which is one of my favorite sports. I like to watch live television of boxing. Love it.
Can you do the Muhammad Shuffle?
No, I'm not really like that. I can't really do that shit. I'm not like Muhammad Ali. I wish I was. If I was like him, I would really I would really be happy to just have the skills.
Who's your favorite boxer of all time?
That's a hard question. But does it only have to be one or
You can top five.
okay, top 5. So, my first one, they might not a lot of people might agree with this, but I'll say number 1 is Canelo Alvarez. He's a decent Mexican boxer, but he's very
Yeah,
powerful.
I heard Ice is afraid of him.
That is crazy. Number 2 is Gervonta Davis, one of the best southpaws in this division right now. Number 3, oof, number 3. Who would be my number 3? Number 3 would probably Lomachenko. He's pretty. I like his footwork. It's pretty fucking good. Number 4 would probably be Ryan Garcia, just because he's very fast, very fucking fast. He's kind of skinny, but
But is he faster than Muhammad Ali?
that's a depending though. Like
Uh,
I would say Muhammad was probably better because but due to like over modern boxing day right now,
yeah, yeah.
Ryan could possibly beat him, but that's a chance though. And my fifth one would probably Pitbull Cruz, another lightweight.
Of course, you chose Pitbull Cruz.
Huh?
Um,
You said what?
nothing. Anyways, how many people have you boxed?
Like sparring.
Yeah.
I sparred a lot with friends at my gym. It was pretty fun, but you can really get brain damage from it, so it's pretty harming
Do you wear
sometimes.
protection?
Obviously, I wish we didn't, but we had to wear like cups and headgears and mouth guards, and only use like 14 to 16 ounce gloves because that's basically the rule for sparring. If you lose any or less, then you just suck.
Do you enjoy other sports?
Sometimes I would like to enjoy soccer, but not really my thing anymore. I was trying to get into baseball, but it's kind of hard for me to do that.
Why?
I mean,
Can you
since I
not
already am,
swing?
because like if you have one thing to do, which is right now for me, I'm doing boxing, but if I'm trying to do another thing, it's going to be much more complicated. So like you have to do two things at once.
I know
Very
how that
complicated.
is.
And you
That's
want to,
really complicated.
because like, and then afterwards you have to choose something that you want to do in the future. And if I have two choices, it's just going to be hard, even more for me to decide what my future could be.
Yeah, it's hard to make choices. Um, Tell us about your fit today.
Um, not really wearing much. I don't really wear like designer shit, but I got my my rusty ass Jordan 3s on. I got some ripped jeans on, and I got this like rhinestone jacket. Well, I got a white tee under it. I got a puffer inside my jacket. That's basically it.
What else you got inside that bag?
School stuff. I wouldn't have anything else in there
You got a
but
tool in there?
a tool, like a
You know what I'm talking about? A tool.
no. I don't carry tools in my backpack. I'm not a fucking construction worker. Oh my! It's because I'm Mexican, right?
Anyways,
You really had to point that out just because I'm Mexican. I think I carry tools in my bag. I don't have a fucking screwdriver in my goddamn backpack. Any more questions?
Oh, no. This is gonna be really racist, but
Really,
but
you really had to point that out too, man.
would you work for $5?
You said what?
Would you work for $5?
I mean, for $5,
As a gardener.
As a gardener. As a gardener?
Yeah.
I mean, it's $5. I would take it. I mean, I like to do gardening. I used to do it with my dad a lot when I lived in my old house. You seem pretty concerned when I said that.
I'm not concerned at all. What are your grades?
Ooh. I mean, they're like an average between like failing and passing. So like some classes I am passing, some classes I'm not. I have like choices that I do. I just really don't like doing schoolwork
How
that
many
much.
F's do you have?
3.
3. That's half. I know it is.
Yeah, so like I just said, like
Shit.
passing, I have half passing and half failing. So
Damn. What classes are you failing?
Chinese,
God damn it.
government, in this class,
Shit, just
environmental
took
science.
Spanish.
I wish I did, but no, they put me in Chinese.
It's because you're Mexican. That's why.
I mean, I think they kind of already knew that I speak Spanish perfectly.
Should have hid that. What do you think about the guy next to me?
Just a pretty sleepy guy, I guess. And he likes to sleep a lot.
Yeah. What are some other things you do for fun?
Obviously, gaming. I really don't go outside much, but that doesn't mean I don't.
Oh, so you're hiding mice in your house?
No, like
Alright.
that doesn't mean like I stay inside all the time. But
Yeah.
usually I just isolate in my house because I barely have anything to do. Since it's very cold outside, we usually like to go out sometimes if it's not that really cold. But usually right now we're just like isolated because during like all the cold, us Mexicans we do not like the fucking cold. We
I'll-
hate it.
I'll tell you, no, they do not. You go
I mean,
outside in the winter, you'll never find a Mexican.
We live in Mexico, bro. My parents lived in Mexico. My dad lived in El Salvador, and my mom lived in Mexico. It's always hot. We never have any cold weathers.
Have you ever met a cartel member?
No, I have never met a cartel member.
Are you a part of the cartel?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I mean, I would even, if I was, I would even be explaining myself right now.
Why are you? Okay, you know what? You can have some questions for me.
All right, so what do we have here today?
This is Hunter.
All right, well, how old are you?
I'm 16.
Okay. What's your ethnicity, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm French Canadian and Puerto Rican.
Okay. Okay, so what do you do for a living? Like, what do you do for fun, basically?
Well, first thing, I work at Taco Bell. I give some free Baja Blast sometimes. You know, that should be smacking. I play football. Trying to go D1. You know,
Okay.
see how it works.
How do you feel about playing football? Like, is
Oh.
it fun?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. You get to hit people. like for fun.
I understand that.
More contact than boxing. I'll tell you that much.
Well,
How many broken collarbones do you get in boxing?
well, there's worse when it comes to boxing. Well, you guys basically get concussions or like broken collarbones or anything, legs. But when it comes to boxing, your head is the most one to get fucked up. Like, I mean, you'll be fine when your body's not moving for a while. You just have a broken collarbone. You can't really move much. But when it comes to boxing, we're talking about high technique fucking brain damage. So, like, say like you're in a boxing match and you get hit in the head wherever, like right
Mhm.
here or like on the side of your head or in the back of your head. That is like one of the most sensitive spots to ever be hit in boxing because they're like the weakest shit. So like if you get
Yeah.
hit, you're done. You're like basically just you're gonna be like feeling butterflies rolling around your fucking head, and you'll just be out.
Oh, that's how it feels like. That's how
In
it feels
in
when like
football,
someone hits you
yes,
head to head.
yeah.
That's
If
how
you
it
get
feels in
head to
football.
head in football,
Because it like your helmet pushes
it's
back
I mean
against your
because
neck.
you guys are wearing helmets. That kind of makes sense why you guys get concussions sometimes. You guys wear
Well,
helmets.
they try to make the helmets more safe, but then once they do, people just want to try to hit people harder with their helmet
Yeah, and that's the
because
worst
they
part.
think it's more safe for them. It's not.
Okay. Do you do anything else other than football?
I do bowling.
Okay, bowling. I used to be good at bowling, just not anymore.
I'm going to regionals, man.
Already?
Yeah,
Damn. Okay,
this
okay.
weekend going to regionals.
Going to regionals. What got you into like football and bowling?
Well, football. I've watched football my whole life. Like I stopped once the Chiefs won the first Super Bowl. I stopped for the next year.
So it's
But
just kind of
then,
been like your
yeah,
whole
I've like
life.
most of my life I've been watching football. I've been playing football.
Is it
Detroit
like
on life.
was it like anything like anyone who inspired you to play football?
Not this guy right here. This guy,
Oh,
he played football, then he quit.
I
I don't know
see.
if he's coming back next year or
What?
not. You know, it's a fun thing. You get to hang
Okay.
out with people, meet new people.
Meet new people. Okay, yeah. I mean, you got to meet somebody at least. Are you in a relationship or are you single?
You're asking this on Valentine's Day, man. Like, God damn.
I had to ask, bro.
Fuck. No, I'm single.
Okay. Are you planning on like getting into a relationship or are you just staying single?
I've tried and tried.
I
I
mean,
just got out of one, so it's like,
oh, you just got out of one?
yeah.
What made you guys like separate?
The fact that she goes to our rival school and is a cheerleader.
That's the reason why
Yeah.
y'all broke up.
Yeah.
That's I don't know what to say about that,
The
but that's pretty interesting, man.
yeah. We don't talk about that though.
Okay. Moving on then. Um so like let's see. If you were ever to have anything in the world, what would it be?
Honestly, I would want to like own a successful company.
On a successful company. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I would too, but shit would not go good. Just so you
Oh,
know that. Well, what kind of company would you even think about like doing?
no, I'm thinking like a lawyer business or like a sports kind of something.
Okay,
Something to help
just
people.
okay.
He's yawning again.
So like, if you had like a lot of money, what would be the first thing you spend it on?
Buy my dad a new house.
That's wholesome.
We've lived in the same house almost our whole life, and it's getting real old. So if
Okay.
I buy it for him, pay all the payments off, Get myself a
That's
new car. You
okay.
know what I'm saying?
Pretty wholesome for buying your dad a house. That's something wholesome you could do for your dad. Um, so like, fuck. So many questions I have in my head. It's hard to bring him out. So, what is a personal, like something like traumatic or anything? Has anything traumatic happened in your life before? If you don't have to tell, but if it's something personal that you keep, then you don't have to say it. But if you have anything that's like been like traumatic or personal to your own life, what would that be exactly?
Well, as you know, I don't got a mom. Not that she died. She left when I was two, one or two.
Well, did
Crack
you
dealer.
ever find out the
Uh,
reason why she left?
well, my dad took us away.
Okay.
She was on a lot of drugs. But another thing is, I got kicked into a windowsill
Okay.
right here, and people think it's a dimple. It's not.
It's
It's a scar.
okay. I mean, dimples are pretty different than
Yeah.
scars, so like I don't get the
Dimples are like farther down.
yeah. They're farther
like-
down, just not like really like right here.
Mm.
If you ever were to change something that happened in your past life, and what would that be?
Honestly, I didn't join football sooner because my freshman year I didn't play, and my grades were horrid.
Oh.
So I'd probably and football's made helped me keep my grades up more. So I'd probably go back play football freshman year and also win that state like we did freshman year, man.
Have you ever considered like doing any other sports than just football and bowling?
I was gonna do baseball, and I was thinking about soccer, but I'm a big man. I
Yeah,
can't run that quick.
I mean I get that.
So
If you got a big weight, then I mean you can like do other sports that are like consistently with contact.
yeah.
I mean I get that a lot. A lot of people that are like huge as fuck.
hmm Yeah, they all like try going more contact sports.
Okay.
Also, soccer. The people in soccer are fucking bitches. You hit them a little bit and they'll fucking worse than basketball players. I'm not gonna lie.
Have you ever considered traveling in your future life?
Yeah.
And if you were to travel, where would you honestly go?
I would honestly probably France.
France.
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd you go in France? Like,
Yeah, just explore, find some new things. You know,
is there any other spots than just France?
everywhere, man. I'd like to explore the whole world, but mostly probably like probably more Europe.
More Europe.
More
Okay.
explore Europe.
For me, I would like. I
Going
know
back
a
to
lot of
Mexico.
people. I know a lot of people say this. They would want to go here,
Mhm.
Tokyo and Japan,
Oh yeah, that's
just because there's a lot of things you can do. It's like Times Square in New York,
Mhm.
but just a lot more different. And the cars there, very sexy. So I would love to see like a very, very nice car from Japan. There's a lot of cars you see in Japan, and they're pretty sweet. I like
and you
how they.
cannot get them in America, man.
Yeah,
It's like
that's the fucked up part. They're very much more different design than America. Like if
Mhm.
you look at fucking Nissan R34s in Japan, they're like much more redesigned, much more faster,
Yeah.
just because of the modifications they add on it. And fucking in America, you can barely get that shit. Only in Japan you can literally modify your cars much faster than we can do in here.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite car brand?
People be hating, but I'm not gonna lie, it is Ford.
Ford. I mean, I could agree. I mean, I could agree on Ford because I like the my favorite car from Ford would probably be like a shit. I
I
like the
like
classic Fords.
yeah, that's like
Yeah, I don't really like the
classic
modern
Fords.
ones. Not really my type, but I would go for classic.
Yeah, classic is like my thing. I like the classic Fords.
Yeah, I like the classic Fords. My car brand would probably be like. There's a lot of car brands I like. I like Nissan
Mhm.
and maybe Subaru a little bit. Not really much of a Subaru fan, but I kind of like the cars.
Yeah.
I got one car in mind. I think it's called the BRZ. Yeah, that's the only car that's only good in Subaru.
Hmm.
All right, that's all the questions, man.
All right.